Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Everything. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me as usual. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to watch my channel. Thank you so much for your time and for joining me. So today I'm going to be talking about self-preservation tips. For those who don't know what self-preservation means, according to Google, self-preservation is a protection of oneself from harm or death, especially regarded as a basic instinct in human beings and animals. So basically, it's just you preserving yourself from any sort of danger, from anything that might happen to you, for unforeseeable things, and from attacks, so to speak. Just being able to protect yourself. I don't know if you remember when you had COVID and it had struck. So what we did, the measures we took to protect ourselves from getting it was basically wearing a mask, washing your hands, and also avoiding people probably who had contracted it, and also places that were highly, you're highly susceptible to getting the disease. So basically, you just preserve yourself, and many people are affected in one way or another. Yeah, so I actually had it, but it was mild, and thank God I got cured. So thank you, Jesus. So yeah. So basically, that's what it means to self-preserve. So, okay, my first point is check on your mental health and pray every day for a sound mind. So basically, you just check on your well-being, generally your well-being. When you check on your mental health really affects everything. Like if you're not doing okay in the head, it will generally affect you. You can lose weight, even just basically stress is not good. Stress is not good at all, especially when when maybe you're dealing with something and it's affecting you. So it will really affect you, everything, your physique, everything will be affected by mental health. So make sure you check your mental health and pray every day for God to give you a sound mind. Put God first, and He will be able to just help you get through the day and take it one day at a time. Then the other point is also to get enough rest and sleep. Basically, okay, the best, I think 8 hours is usually good. If you can get a good 8 hours every night, then that's good. But if you can get 6, some people do 6, but if you can really get to rest like deeply, truly, then you'll feel good. Even when you wake up, you have so much energy, so much zeal for living. So if you're able to get enough rest, for me, sometimes if I'm not able to get enough rest, like throughout the night, I'll just try and take a nap during the day. Maybe if it's 1 hour, just to catch up with them. Maybe 1 hour if I didn't get enough sleep. So and I feel good at the end of the day. I feel like, okay, now I'm good to go. Then eat healthy eating. You should eat healthy. Eat your greens, eat your fruits. You'll feel much better. Your well-being will thank you. You'll not fall sick, especially these colds and all that, getting colds, getting flus. You'll just find yourself generally healthier, generally feeling good about yourself, generally feeling energized. You're able to even be more productive in your day-to-day life. Then drink plenty of water. As they say, drink your water, mind your business. So it's true. Just drink plenty of water and you'll feel good. You'll be able to just preserve yourself from sickness, from so many things. Like water just cleanses a lot of things in your system. So drink plenty of water. Then the other point is also get toxic and negative people out of your life. So if you feel like you're dealing with people who are toxic, probably someone is really draining you. Probably they're just looking down upon you every day. Every chance they get, they just look down upon you. They're always toxic. They're not mindful of your needs. They're always like negative all the time, complaining about you and your shortcomings, and just making you feel small, making you feel like you're not worthy, you're not good enough, and just making you feel like you're inferior to them. So if you find that you have toxic and negative people always complaining, always being negative, just being a buzzkill every day, then just cut them off and you'll feel much better. Your life will be much better and you'll attract better people, who want the best of you. So then the other point is also to set healthy boundaries. So if you're able to set healthy boundaries, then you're able to actually get rid of a lot of the problems in your life, because when you allow anyone and everyone to just walk in and out of your life, then you find yourself it's like you're exposing yourself to being used or misused, especially if you can't say no. So just be able to set healthy boundaries. If you can say no, maybe someone is asking you to do something and you feel like you're not comfortable doing it, then you just tell them no, and don't feel bad about saying no because you're not comfortable doing. Just accept things that you're able to do comfortably without thinking twice, So when you set healthy boundaries, even people are able to respect you. So that's how you're able to even preserve yourself from things that may happen. Maybe there's a person that you feel in your spirit is not a good person, and then they want to say, take your child maybe to the park and play. So your intuition is telling you, no, no, don't trust this person. So then so you just listen to your intuition and just set all the boundaries, tell them no, you're not comfortable with that, and that's it, and you'll avoid so many issues, and problems. Then the other point is also to be still. Yeah, that's one thing that people should just do in their lives, because when people are up and down, especially nowadays, you're just running around like a headless chicken, up and down. You want this, you want that, you want, living the high life. Maybe you're partying a lot, you're here, you're there. Today you're here, today you're in this club, tomorrow, just be still. Even the Bible says in Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in earth. So just basically be still and let God just fight your battles. Let God just take over everything in your life. And you'll find yourself just, things are flowing. Things are coming to you. Probably you wanted a spouse and you've been praying for a spouse. Then you're doing everything that, you're running around, trying to go to places where you'll be noticed, trying to join every dating site you can be able to join, telling everyone that they need to hook you up. You're doing the most. Sometimes you just go to be still, wait on God, and He will bring the right person to you at the right time. Just even with jobs, anything that you need, just be still. Of course, the things that require you to be, to hustle and to be aggressive, but for the most part, just be still, and everything will just come to you. Everything that has your address will not miss your address, and you'll definitely get it there. Even I was watching this preaching by Bishop T.D. Jakes just recently, and he was saying how what is for you will come and find you, so like just relax, be still, and everything that is for you will come, and it will be for you, and it will stay. Then the other point is to learn to say no. As I've said, like when you set healthy boundaries, so also learn to say no. When you learn to say no, because as people pleasers has been hard to like say no. It has been difficult for me like to just be able to say no, because I always wanted like to please people. I always wanted to help people. I always wanted to be there for people. Like I always wanted to do the most and jump hoops just to make sure everyone around me is comfortable. So now I'm learning that I have to learn to say no, especially if I'm not comfortable with something, if I'm not comfortable doing something, or maybe I don't even have time. Maybe I'm busy and this person is requesting for me to do something for them. Then I have every right to say no. Like it's not a must. So just learn to say no, and you'll avoid a lot of problems. Yeah. And the other point is also find joy in every day. So find joy in every day. So don't let anyone steal your joy. I sometimes sometimes I get, since I'm an empath and I feel a lot of energies, I feel things. I'm highly sensitive, so I tend to feel things a lot in high definition, if I may say. So just don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let anyone bring you down, probably in a good mood, and then someone just comes with a nasty mood, talking down on you, looking down on you, or just having a bad aura with them. Don't let it get to you. Just block it out and just know that, that's that person. Probably they're going through something. Don't let them affect you. Don't let them change you. Don't let the world change you. Don't let the world change the person you are. Probably you're this amazing, full of light, full of positive energy. Then don't let anyone just bring you down. Just find the joy in every day, even if it's the simple things like even plucking a flower from anywhere and just holding it and just feeling good. Find joy every day. Then the other point is also to count your blessings. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done for you. You remember that song? So count your blessings, name them one by one. And you'll know that, indeed God has been faithful to you. God has been good to you, every day. There's so much to be thankful for. Waking up in the morning is not, by chance, like God just that's a gift, so you should be thankful. Just write down, you'll feel like, oh my God, I have so much, going for me right now. Even if let's say you're living in a mud house and you've always wanted to live in a stone house, at least you have the gift of life. Just thank God for the things you have. Probably you have children. Someone else out there is living in a mansion and they can't get kids, So be thankful for what you have, and you'll find yourself just being more present and enjoying life more. Then the other point is also to avoid energy suckers. So if you're going to cut out people who are negative, going to cut out toxic people from your life, then also cut out energy suckers, because they'll drain you. One moment you're so happy, even if maybe it could be even your birthday, and then this one person comes and just gives you a comment, or says something nasty to you, and you're just like, then you go back to this weird feeling. So don't if you can be able to avoid people who you just know this person has negative energy all the time, they have a bad aura, they always bring negativity everywhere around them. Just try and avoid them, keep it moving. And if you can't, just block it out. Even no matter what they say, just block it. And just know that this person has their own issues. I'm not going to allow them to interfere with my happiness. Then the other point is also I'm trying to move quickly. The point is also to stay sober. Yeah, so if you can stay sober, then you'll be able to preserve yourself from a lot of issues. I've said this before. I used to be I can't say I was an alcoholic, but I used to drink a lot especially back in campus. And so being sober has really helped me a lot, has helped me with my outlook on life, has helped me to make better decisions. Sometimes you just make weird decisions when you're high, when you're intoxicated. So it's always good to just stay sober, and you'll find things are working out for you much better. I just feel like alcohol can really damage you, and it can make you, and it wastes you a lot of time, because you can imagine you're high, then the next day, for some people, there are people who can just continue with their work as usual. But for some people, the hangover the next day, it's like the whole day. So you waste a whole day. So you see, just stay sober. Then the other point is also to stay celibate, especially if you are single. So if you're single, it's best to just stay celibate. If you can, just stay celibate, wait until marriage. That's what I would advocate for, Stay celibate, because it will just help you to stay healthy, of course, because there's so many diseases out there, so many STIs people are going around these days, especially these days, to be honest, let's be real, let's keep it real. So it's good to just stay celibate, until you finally settle down, you're getting married, you get married, like in marriage, people think, once you're engaged, that's it. No, until you get into the marriage institution, that's when you can be able to engage in what, the 3-letter word. So just stay celibate for your own sanity, for your own good. The other point is also to get a good support system. So for me, as I've said before, I'm an introvert, and finding friends is hard. I don't know if I'm choosy. I don't know, but finding really good friends can be hard. But if you can be able to find really amazing friends that you can rely on, especially when you're going through things, then that will be amazing. So if in case you need them, you can be your vulnerable self around them, and they won't judge you. They'll be able to be, there to support you. And when you're doing good, when you have wins, they'll be able to celebrate you genuinely. Then keep those friends, maintain that friendship, and also do the same for them. Whenever they have something going on, just be there for them, and vice versa, Okay, what have I said? Vice versa. Then the other point is also to manage your finances well. So if you manage your finances well, budget if you can, then you won't have so many problems. That's why people get into debt. Some people start borrowing money from other people, probably because they misuse their money, And it's interesting, most people who actually, I've seen people actually who have a lot of money, but now because you just it's a lot, you assume that it's a lot, it won't come to an end. Then you misuse it, and then even in the middle of the month, you're like, oh my God, my money has run out. So you start borrowing from other people. So if you just manage your finances well, and you'll avoid a lot of problems, and also you'll be able to help yourself in the future. The future is uncertain. Even during COVID, you remember how there was a period people didn't really work as much, and we were mostly at home. So it can really help you during rainy days, you know. Then the last point is also seek peace. Yeah, so me, I'm an ambassador for peace. I love peace. I love my peace. I love my peace of mind. Anything that doesn't bring me peace, I don't want it in my life, to be honest. I don't know why people like take in a lot. Like, if something is not bringing you peace, if someone is not bringing you peace, then they have to go. For real, they have to exit. Yeah, so yeah, I'm big on peace. And if you seek peace, you'll be able to just live a peaceful life, and you'll be able to just do things, you know, focus on your lane and just do you things that will help you grow, things that will help you, you know, you're able to achieve your goals more, and you know, you're able to enjoy your life more. So those are the points that I had for you today. Thank you so much for watching. It has been real. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye.